y'all?
Hooah! What it is, Win Squad? It's your boy, Be Just Be Sexy.
I'm Nakina.
And marvel at my greatness. And welcome back to Nakina Unfiltered, episode
90
of the podcast, baby. How y'all doing?
90
whole episodes. Guess what I got?
Oh,
a bag of very colossal crunch. It's basically knockoff. It's knockoff Captain Crunch. I might as well have got the Captain Crunch because it costs the same freaking amount as the Captain Crunch.
It literally does.
And now they got the name brand cereals coming in the bag now.
The ones I want to try out. I think the birthday Captain Crunch or something.
Oh, good.
I went in the store and I was looking for them recently, and I could not find them. I was like, who sell those?
You probably have to go to Walmart.
Probably. Or like Sam's Club or something.
Somewhere.
Yeah.
I know they don't sell them at
the little markets and stuff. Yeah. Anyway, y'all. The first question says, what's a video game you think everyone needs to play at least once in their life? Oh, this question is
the entire Gears of War series.
Huh? You said the entire Gears of War series?
The entire Gears of War series.
Okay.
That series, Death Stranding, the Metal Gear Solid series. I could go on and on. The Tekken series.
I thought you were about to go through a whole list, so I was like, let me...
SmackDown versus Raw 2008 to 11.
Okay.
It's a lot of games. I can't really, but yeah, it's a lot of games. That Ghost of Tsushima.
Okay.
That's a good one.
It says, I asked this chick out on a date, and I let her choose where she would like for us to go. And she literally chose thrifting, which is not usually something I would do for a date, but I had a good time. We went to this new thrift store in town, and I actually found some cool stuff in there. Afterwards, we just chilled. We went to go see a movie, and I actually vibed with this chick.
That's so good. That I like her. The chicks nowadays, they want you to spend top dollar on them.
Yeah.
She was just like, look, we going thrifting.
Right.
And you ain't got to buy everything. I buy my own stuff.
Right. It say we are now going on another date real soon. Just want to say I'm glad I stepped out my comfort zone and asked her out on a date. Yeah, I mean, it sounds like you had a really good time. I mean, I ain't gonna lie. The thrift store be having some good stuff sometimes.
A lot of women they like that. It's crazy.
Yeah, the thrift stores be having some good stuff sometimes. Like you go in there sometimes and somebody be done just dropped off something like brand new half the time, and they might not keep it because they got something else or whatever.
I've seen a few videos where people will find like they will go in there and get a They will go in there and get a little handbag or something.
Yeah,
and they'll find
some good stuff.
And they'll find like $4,000 or $5,000 in it.
Yeah, that's why I said ain't no shame in my game. Me personally, I like thrifting, like for fun. You just go in there and just see what you can find. Like I find it fun because you don't be expecting to find anything, but you might find an antique or something. Maybe something from your childhood that they don't sell no more. Maybe somebody dropped off and it's still working. You just like, oh my goodness.
Oh my God.
The next one says, I was at a party the other day and this guy was everything, man. He was about to get my phone number until halfway through the conversation, he tells me he has 2 chicks pregnant and that one of the chicks caught him cheating with some other chick. I got up and walked away. He's not the kind of man I'm looking for, okay? Girl, he was like perfect. Pretty much what you was looking for at first. And then he finally gets comfortable throughout the conversation and just like, yes, I got 2 chicks pregnant. One caught me cheating.
2 baby mamas.
Girl.
2 recent baby mamas.
I love that you actually was listening. You heard what he was saying. That he was involved with, and you got up and left. You ain't sit there and entertain it, and then all this extra. I like how you got on up. It say, what movie or TV series do y'all think would make a good video game? John Wick, especially. I see it with John Wick, especially.
That's a grown man, shorty.
At the top of the list.
Oh yeah, John Wick. Yeah.
Yeah.
If they made like a AAA game, man, a AAA John Wick.
Yes, indeed.
In
case y'all wonder what we're laughing at, he got his phone and he looking at stuff or whatever.
I just showed it to you. What you mean? For people who watching it on YouTube, y'all can see I just showed her my phone.
I know, I'm just saying. But anyway, John Wick, Spider-Man already exists. That's already a video game.
You know what game I'm hyped for?
What?
That Wolverine game that Insomniac making?
Yeah.
Oh!
What about Blade? Wouldn't Blade make like a good video game?
If it was like a AAA, yeah. Probably.
Yeah. Yeah, what else would make a good game? What if Norbit became a video game though? And Rasputia was like doing some fun stuff.
You know some other stuff.
I could see that. I really could see that. Come on. Those of y'all that have seen Norbit, no. Rasputia was quite the character. But anyway, the next one says, what's the next best thing you'd use to cover your body if there were no clothes? Like no clothes at all. Oh, mud, leaves.
No clothes, a towel.
Yeah. I
would get a couple towels. Wrap them around me.
Hey, some people are creative. They get like sewing machines and make stuff. I about to say get like some thread from the store.
Nobody sold, Jody.
But I don't know. Probably mud or leaves or something. That's an odd question. Which one do y'all feel is worse? Physically being cheated on or by someone? Physically being cheated on by someone or emotionally being cheated on? I would think the physical. I mean,
which one would be worse?
Yeah, the emotional or the physical, like being cheated on. Emotionally meaning they emotionally, we're starting to get involved with somebody emotionally, because that does happen. Whether people want to,
they talking to somebody else
emotionally.
They talking to somebody else, but ain't no physical contact happening.
I could see somebody getting upset that the person that they with.
I would get upset about that.
Right.
But that ain't nothing to leave you over.
Right. I think physical
contact is
worse.
Way different. Yeah.
Yeah, because that's one of those. The physical happening, you just like, oh no. With emotional, you can get past that. You can get past the emotional.
You're gonna play with me again and watch what happens.
Right,
The physical? Ain't no moving past that.
Yeah. The next one says, what was y'all first video game system you ever received? You go ahead.
It was either a PlayStation. I think it was a PlayStation 1.
Mine was one of those, the ones, well, some of y'all young, but those y'all who know what I'm talking about, it's like you could plug it into the TV and it had like 1,000
the plug and play
games on it. It had like a generic Mario. It had.
She had the plug and play with the dig dug and all that.
Yeah,
on there, boy.
That was my very first one, and I think it had like 1,000 games on it. Mama had bought it for me and my brother to share, and I was like, oh, it got 1,000 games on it. And I'm telling y'all, we would play that game every single day.
Yeah, we had one like that, but it was like a Spider-Man plug and play.
Yeah.
Yeah, boy. I used to play that game every day.
Good times, man. Good times. Let me see. What was y'all favorite sport in high school? Mine was track. I enjoyed track. That was my thing there. I just enjoyed running and the speed and just the challenge of just people expecting you to lose, but you win that dang track meet. I used to be so excited. He used to be like, yes. Oh, I'm sorry, but
I didn't play sports in high school, but I was football was my go-to.
Yeah.
Even though I didn't play sports, football was my go-to.
Yeah, I enjoyed me some track, y'all. Y'all don't know, like track. You gotta have some strong legs for track, man. All that running, and then you get tired. And me, let me tell you, my first time, like my very first track meet, I, like a silly person, had junk food right before. I had like these chips called hot crunchy cheese curls that they sell in Chicago or whatever. I had some of those. I had like pop. First off, I got hot chips and I got pop. What about, you think to yourself, like, what are you doing? So I had that, and then like a lot of the other girls on the same team as me had that too. And our coach must be like, y'all heart about to be burning. And I'm
like,
what you talking about? Because I didn't know I was running that day. That's the thing. Because she hadn't gave me my my tracksuit yet. I didn't know I was running that day. She must have pulled the tracksuit out and must have told me it was ready. You know, my size and stuff. I was like, I'm running today. Man, I had the worst heartburn, y'all. I won me a medal. But what I tell y'all, the worst heartburn. But yes, I had to give y'all story time.
And you got to be careful because you'll catch a cramp.
I did. I literally did. I kid you not. I had a cramp in my leg. And it hurted so bad. But I was just so happy that I had won a medal. I was like, I won me a medal. You know. On the first track meet. What?
Oh my soul.
But the next one says, in your opinion, who do y'all think get over breakups faster? Women or men? I think men do, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Because men, y'all typically, you know, y'all usually half the time, say y'all go through a heartbreak, sometimes y'all just go and hook up with another chick and y'all get over y'all feelings like that with a whole bunch of chicks. Us women, though, a lot of us, we got the ice cream and we got the pretending for the best friend. I don't need him, girl. I don't need him. And this and that. Because, look, it happens. It happens. You be like, I don't need him. This and that. I got this other dude. Da da da. And then you with the other dude. And while you with him, you think about the one that broke your heart the whole time. You just like, man, we was good together.
That's hilarious.
So yeah, I mean, you got some women though that's like cold hearted. They like, look, I already was talking to somebody else. Anyways, so you know, I don't know, but I personally feel y'all men move on faster.
Yeah, we do.
Oh. What's the next one? Do y'all feel ghosts are real? Of course. Of course.
You got some in this house.
Everybody has them. I don't care. I don't care if your house. No, seriously.
Not every house has them.
It seemed like it.
Not every house has them.
As I was saying though, but
it's definitely something in this one.
No, I'm just saying, like literally.
We can tell y'all some stories.
Move out my way, Sock Talk. You distracted me.
Shut up, I won't sit.
Well, eat your cereal. Yeah, I feel like they real. Let me tell y'all. As a matter of fact, y'all, Mama probably gonna be bad. I'm telling y'all this story. But look, I was a kid. It was New Year's, right? And
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, and Mom, if you watch it, I'm sorry. But so it was like New Year's Day, y'all. Well, New Year's Eve, and all the adults, they like having their little drink, you know, their little wine and stuff like that. I just say, and my mom is standing up, like she done got kind of tipsy, you know. She's standing at his door, and I noticed, me and my cousin, we noticed that she looked like she being pushed, like this, like her body is steady moving like this. So I'm like, Mom, I think you need to go lay down. You know, you probably had a little bit too many. You know, let's get you in the bed. You know. And I kid you not, she randomly says, "Stop pushing me," and she just like yelling, y'all. I say, Mom, what you yelling at? She like, whoever that was by her. Y'all, the next day, keep in mind, she was drunk. The next day, she remembered it. And she was like it felt like somebody really was pushing her, but nobody was right there.
Wasn't it one time she was something held her up to the ceiling? She was stuck to the ceiling?
Yeah, stuff. But
that's demonic. That ain't even a ghost. That's demonic activity right there.
Look, yeah. But literally, I was like, that's crazy. So then, like, sometime after that, another adult was in the house, and they wasn't drunk though. They was standing like within like the same region my mom was in the house, and right. I kid you not, he literally was like, "Stop pushing me."
So like, basically, both of them got pushed in the same area.
Yeah, and that's when we found out that like the house was like really old, and you know people had passed, and all this and that. It was like a really, really old house my grandma had owned. But it was crazy, man. It was crazy.
I know one of the experiences we had, my grandma, well, it was at the time, my grandma, she used to stay above this church. And you know, at churches they hold funerals and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And spirits are bound to linger.
Yeah.
But she used to stay above this church because it was like the church was at the bottom, it was apartment at the top, and my cousin was standing in the doorway because it was like this door in the hallway that separated the dining room from like the hall. It was like the dining room, it was the kitchen at the back, it was a room in the back right off the kitchen. Like you go through the kitchen and you bust a left, it was a room back there. You come into the dining room, there was a hallway with 2 rooms in the hallway, and there was one right off the living room. So, and there was a door separating the hallway from the dining room. So y'all got the layout, right? Right. My cousin, she was facing, like the door was open. She was facing towards her back was towards the hallway. She was like partly in the living room, like in the dining room. And it was this little girl in a dress standing behind her. Mind you, we had no little girls in dresses in the house. We can account for everybody that was there. We didn't know this little girl. She was just standing behind my cousin. Next thing you know, she was gone. Like it was like 1 second she was there, next she was gone.
It's crazy. It is crazy.
And the door I'm talking about that separated the heart, that door used to just randomly open and close by itself all day. So yeah, believe me, we done had some experiences, especially here.
Yeah. But the next one says, my brother is 21 years old and he still uses a baby bottle. Wait, hold on, let me read that again.
He's 21 to use the baby bottle.
Oh, okay. Me and his girlfriend have both been trying to get him to use a cup. Do y'all have any advice? It would be very much appreciated. Also, he has a job and he doesn't act like a child other than the fact of the baby bottle, LOL.
Let that man be happy.
If he, look, I'm just going to be.
If he taking care of his business, he handling his responsibilities, let that man be happy.
You know, me personally,
I wouldn't tolerate that kind of disrespect.
No, I was about to say, I think my mom said I was either 5 or 6 years old. Like, I always like to use my bottle instead of a cup too. Like, I drink out of cups, but I just prefer everything in a bottle.
In a bottle, right. Because I had a cousin like that.
Yeah, some people do that. They hold on to that bottle. It'd be like a comfort thing or something.
Right. I think she was like 12 when they finally, because I think they finally threw the bottle away.
Yep, like how my mom did.
Because mind you, they had it around and they just let her. I think she was like I said, she was like 12. I think when they finally threw the bottle away. But she had that bottle for a while.
See, that's what I mean. Like sometimes it just be a comfort thing. It's not the fact that he wants to be a baby or anything. It's just that's what makes him feel comfortable.
Let that man be. He take care of his responsibilities.
And you say he acts like an adult otherwise.
Yeah, let him be happy. If that's what makes him happy, let him be happy.
Right. And you know what? We knew a guy in a neighborhood. Back then they used to have these light up pacifiers.
I remember those.
Yeah.
Yeah, when we was kids, man. Yeah, they used to have it. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think they even still sell those because I don't see nobody with them. But it was a pacifier. You go to the little corner store and they just lit up.
It'll be on the string. And it'll be like a clear pacifier.
And we all
used light
them.
Up.
We all used them. We was like 10, 11.
I think I was the only person on this planet that didn't have one.
Well, I had one.
I promise you, my mama didn't buy that stupid mess.
And literally, like, it came in handy when it was like using a dark place or something. You got that little light for that pacifier that's moving around on it, you know, on the pacifier. It helps you have a little light to see. But anyway, he was in his 20s and he used to walk around with a pacifier all the time. Like, a lot of people wore those things. They were stylish at that time. I kid you not, they were. This is like 2003-ish, I think.
It's crazy.
It was the style at that time.
Cause it was supposed to be dudes these dudes that you see out here on a regular basis supposed to be tough guys got a pacifier in their mouth.
Yeah, I remember sagging pants in a whole pacifier.
You know what this man have been up to,
right? You see it what activity.
You know what he got up to. You hear about stuff and people talk. But you see this man, and you can't take him serious. You know not to mess with the man, but you see him with this pacifier. It make you want to go. I can't take you serious, shorty. Like for real.
Oh man.
Like you a grown man out here with a pacifier in your mouth. How you the toughest guy on the block with a pacifier?
It used to be so funny, man.
Oh my soul,
good
shorty.
times though, man.
I see somebody.
But my advice is just let him, like Will said, just let him be him.
Let him be happy.
You have to let him decide that he don't want to use a bottle anymore, which is crazy, but it is what it is.
Yeah.
It's something he likes to do in the comfort of his home. So
right. If you want to do that, let him do that.
he pay his rent and bills. Leave him alone.
Oh my soul. So leave him alone.
He ain't heard about it. It say I let my friend who has always been a lesbian come stay with me and my boyfriend. And I come home to her naked and trying to sleep with my boyfriend. We have cameras in our house, so I saw everything. I kicked her out, but my boyfriend is saying give her another chance considering we've been friends since we were kids. Just don't have her around him. My question is, should I give it some time and maybe give her another chance?
No, because anybody who would betray you like that,
right? You don't know
they would leave
what
you
else
for
they'll
dead.
do. Like,
right?
You don't know what else she'll do. Like if she was willing to do that to you, and she been liking girls all this time, you know, and now all of a
supposedly
sudden,
liking
right,
girls
and now all of a
time.
sudden she trying to get at your boyfriend and all this extra. Like, you don't know what else she might be into. I mean, it's sad to say, but
right, because you got to think about it. Anybody who would betray you in any fashion, if it came down to their life or yours, they would volunteer yours.
Yeah, that's jacked up. I would stay away from it, but if you feel like it's a friendship you just can't let go, you do what you gotta do. The next one says,
I ain't fly.
Y'all. Oh, and also that's very sweet of your boyfriend too. To be honest, he just told you don't have her around him.
Yeah.
I'm not used to.
He said, "Look, y'all can be friends, but I don't want her around me."
Yeah, I'm not used to guys saying something like that. Like most guys would have said, you don't need to have nothing to do with her. You don't need to have her around me. But instead, he was like, just don't have her around me.
Because in his mind, it's just like y'all been friends for too long to just throw it away. But
yeah,
my thing is, she ain't really your friend.
Yeah.
Cause no.
The next one say, y'all, I need advice. My sister is a freshman in high school. She has become friends with the wrong crowd, and one of the girls she's friends with convinced her to shave off her eyebrows. She bought me a Ziploc bag full of her eyebrows and cried. Ooh, I'm sorry for laughing. And cried. So I drew her on some eyebrows, kind of stylish, like some chicks wear. Keep in mind, none of her friends shaved their eyebrows off. My question is, how can I tell my sister she needs new friends without saying it in a jerk way?
Just tell her she need new friends.
Yeah, ain't no other way to tell her. But this
I'd be like, your friends ain't really your friends.
They convinced her to shave off her eyebrows, but didn't shave off theirs. It sounds like somebody in that group got a little jealousy going. I've had friends like this, so that's why I'm painting that picture right now, because I had a friend who used to try to get me to do stuff which I would not do, and peer pressure mess. She wouldn't do those things, and then we had a girl who would in the group, and and a lot of jealousy was going on within the group, and that's what this kind of reminds me of. So you need to say something to your sister.
Yes.
And is she a freshman? That's that time where you just entering high school and meet new people, and y'all, my little sister, boy oh boy. So she's 18. She lives with me because our mother needed a break, which I didn't mind because I'm big brother, of course. I didn't mind my little sister staying with me for a little while. But since she's been staying with me, she's been running all my dates out the house by making them mad. She doesn't like to go to work. She has a good paying job, real simple one at that, but she never wants to go to work anyway. Anyway, I just found out she has a sugar daddy. And I know what you probably thinking, she grown, but no. Her sugar daddy is my boss, who happens to be married and just gave me a huge promotion that I really needed. What should I do, y'all? This is a sticky situation. Oh, it's like the song. Well, you don't know what song we're talking about, but it's a TikTok song. It's a sticky situation.
I say let whatever happen, because if they are doing something they're not supposed to with each other, his wife will find out.
Yeah, and then you just like, my thing is, so
because you don't want to mess up you just got a promotion.
Right, your sister.
Don't mess it up for yourself.
She knows that that's your boss. And to complicate the situation like that.
So yeah, his wife is going to find out. His wife is definitely going to find out, because what's done in the dark
always comes to light. But
exactly.
I mean, you just got that promotion. You don't want to sit there and, I mean, like, she grown, like you said, she grown. They ain't doing nothing. Well, he is doing something wrong. He married. But
my thing is, like I said, don't mess it up for yourself. Don't say nothing. Don't open your mouth.
Yeah, because your sister will talk to him either way it goes, obviously.
Right, his wife will find out.
Right. Don't mess up your promotion, man. She know, and then runs out your dates. She go back home.
let all that's gonna work itself out.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah,
pretty much.
The Lord will handle that. Believe me.
That's wild though. You just got that promotion. She running your dates out. You out of the kindness of your heart, let her come stay with you. And then she repay you by getting with your boss and making him her sugar daddy.
My thing is,
what?
If I got somebody in my house and they problematic, they don't need to be in my house. That's why I don't let nobody in my house.
She seems problematic, man. But
because
anyway,
like you said, she running your dates off.
Exactly.
My thing is,
just making a man for no reason.
I'm letting you stay here in my house, and you can't respect me enough to respect the people that I bring into my house. I can see if they were disrespecting her, but if they're not, and she's just doing that just to do it,
yeah,
she's problematic. Tell her she needs to leave. She needs to leave.
Yeah. But anyway, we hope y'all had a good time. If you listen on Spotify, Google Podcasts, Amazon Music, we appreciate y'all for even tuning in, because you ain't have to, okay? Even those of y'all who watching on YouTube right now, make sure you like, subscribe, share, comment. And y'all have a blessed day. Peace, y'all.